Just gonna decide to like document some of the traumas I process, at least when I remember. Yesterday, I was processing a trauma that is related to my moving and related to when I moved to Fountain Hills when I was a teenager. And it was actually similar emotions and loss. My grandparents raised me and I called them mom and dad. And my mom just died like half of the year into my grandfather, aka dad, deciding to move. He decided to move like it's been like a half, like 6 months after she died or something like that. And it really affected me so much. And unfortunately, my family never liked my intense emotions. And so that's why they always wanted me to like see a doctor and be put on medication. Although it didn't help, it seemed to make it worse. And these doctors didn't understand. So it was like a combination of things, like lots of suppressed emotions and like watching my mom die from cancer, watching her deteriorate. And yeah, that felt so terrible. I mean, it's still like just going back to that memory, it just feels so terrible. And like how like my family didn't understand how it impacted me so much. Because like unfortunately my family just really suppress their emotions. They're really good at it. it's it's a lot. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to gather my thoughts, because like there's just like lots of pieces, bits here and there related to that whole thing as a whole, right? So like my grandfather wanted to move to this small fucking town. So small, such a small town. And I was a teenager, I had all the support and all the connections, you know? And I literally wanted to die. Like, he did not care about how I felt. We're just like, we're just gonna move. I did not want to. And yeah, like it was nice out there. It's a very, yeah, this town is so small. And, Flagstaff is kind of small compared to Phoenix, but not as small as Fountain Hills and stuff. And plus, I'm like an adult now, and like the nature out there. Okay, I'm gonna stop right now. The camera's being wonky. As I was saying, like this town was so small, and it's just not designed for teenagers. And there was no buses either, so it was very much stuck there. And it was like a return experience of elementary school. The same emotions, like feeling alien, like feeling out of place, not feeling understood, not feeling seen, not not really being able to connect with anybody. So I got like looped into that experience again. And then while still grieving the loss and like watching my mom deteriorate from cancer, like she was like in bed in hospice and died in our house. And interesting fact, like I was like very deeply connected. um I was the last person to talk to her before she passed, because I had a knowing that she was gonna go. Like, I was just like, say what you need to say, do it, because she's gonna be going. Like, I like felt it intuitively. And so I had that experience, and it was really beautiful. I held her hand and I talked to her, and went upstairs and, went online and did my little thing. It's how I connect to people. It was great. It helped. And like an hour later, like my aunt comes back. I told her not to leave because no one would listen to me. No one would, like meh. Like I told her, like I was trying to tell her, like she may not be back. Like, let's just stay longer at least. She didn't listen. She came back and she was gone. Yeah, I was processing yet again the loss of not being able to connect with people and losing the availability to connect to people, and just like being entirely alone and not being understood, seen. This I'm trying to explain all. It's a lot of different emotions. It's so many. Um, it just has to do with like loss and not being able to be connected, and just and noticing that I'm actually processing that part, cuz I didn't get a chance. I was on all of these fucking pills, and after I moved, I ended up winding up into the mental hospital, where they gave me more pills, and started resuming going to this school. I just didn't feel very connected to at all. And I was just, these pills were just so hardcore. Like, they give these to schizophrenics and just like people who are major psychosis. I have a problem with the mental health care system. Like, I want to make like tons of videos about it, because like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm sorry, they don't. Like, they're damaging people. Believe it or not, they're damaging people. Like, we're not supposed to be on medication and like being labeled like we're fucking broken. That keeps us stuck. Period. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Trying to feel the anger. I'm so fucking pissed about that. It's not okay. And like, yeah. yeah, you are a victim when you're put in this system, and you're like underage and you have no fucking choice. That's not okay. That's abusive, emotional abuse. It's emotional abuse on so many levels. It really actually is. Like, nobody wants to be on pills. They want to convince you that you're better off and you'll feel better. You'll feel better when you have proper people to talk to that will hold space for you. You will feel better when you feel these emotions and be with yourself. It's not fun, but you will feel better instead of them getting stuck and lodged into your body, and then you have all these random illnesses manifest because of these certain emotions stuck in your body making you ill. Like, let's really be serious about that, cuz that is actually the truth. Nobody really knows about this because nobody's really focused on it. Everyone just wants to, and that's it. And you'll never get better quickly that way. You'll be sick taking pills for the rest of your fucking life if you don't deal with these organically. Organically. So, yeah. So, processing being emotionally suppressed, processing like just being forced to go somewhere and having severed all of my like emotional support systems and connections gone in ways I might be doing that to myself, although I'm conscious about it, and part of me is really excited, but these other parts of me are scared because of past experiences, and I'm trying to remind these parts of myself that it's not going to be this way, because we're in our power and the universe has got our back, and we'll send whatever we need to, you know, stay true to ourselves, and like we we're not going to be alone. Like, we have Joel, and we'll manifest even better people suitable, you know and we're going to be in like a seasonal place like nature, where it doesn't look stagnant and has like only certain temperatures of like really hot and warm and slightly cold. And like, there's no fall here, there's no snow, there's just like really hot, warm, and slightly cold. Like, and it's just like a lot of just, it kind of looks like purgatory here. And I'm not about that. It like feels very like unstable and unbalanced to me. And so that's something to look forward to. And reminding myself like there's so much more to look forward to. And it's just going to be a healthier environment, even like it's just, even the apartment complex, like the way they have things operating here is not healthy. Like, this is going to be so much more healthy, and like, the place is more professional, the place we're moving to, like, all the good benefits. It's going to help us, grow our business, and really flourish and be closer to our values the best of our ability. So yeah, that's basically what I've been experiencing, and I'm continuing experiencing a lot of other things. The day before that, like, I was experiencing this return thing that occurs, like where I'll experience like just me reality, and there would be like nobody there or hardly anybody to connect to. So like it's like this like this trauma around not being able to connect to anybody, not nobody being like receptive and like stuff like that. Just like complete, like being a complete dark age of like nothing. And it's just like me, which is not bad. It's just, like it's not bad. I mean, I'm in a human body, I'm having a human experience, and humans need to connect. And not only that, like my top core values is connection. So there's that too. Dude, I don't know what my phone's been doing. I'm gonna be getting a new one eventually. This is Samsung Galaxy S9. Oops. Yeah. That's all that I can say for now. I'm gonna try to remember to like share some like trauma processing updates and maybe keep a nice folder on my YouTube up there. Help people understand, parts of themselves, because, we're all reflections and parts of each other. So I know like so many people can benefit. That's part of my purpose. I've experienced a lot of stuff that helps me relate to so many different types of people. So, like, why not? But yeah, thank you for, watching, and let me know what you see and what you got out of this. You know, hit the like button so more people are able to see this. I want this to, go out there, and I want this to reach the people that really need to see this. So please hit the like button and comment so it can like get out there. Thank you so much for watching. I want to say thank you to all the viewers on my social medias. I know it can be challenging to watch the things I share because it's a lot to absorb. You're very brave and you want to understand like everything that goes on in reality without like getting lost. And it's good to understand like where we're still disconnected. It's important. And as a human species, like we really need to work on where we're still disconnected. And I really appreciate you still being here watching and seeing what I'm sharing. That means you really do value it and you're trying to understand, and everything else, you know, you're still here, you're still watching it. And I commend you for taking a brave step into becoming aware of things. Thank you.